The moment we thought we should apply was when we were doing these short shows and interstitials, some animation, and when we won an award, and we thought, okay, like this,
best in class.
Well, it was an Emmy, and we thought, okay, well this, we've got some runs on the board here, and we can now. There's an opportunity. We could see the opportunity over a year or so, and we thought, well, if we apply for Enterprise and we're successful, that will take us to this next position. Before we had Enterprise, we were, I think Daly and I were in a small little office in QUT. It was just room enough for both of us.
Before Enterprise, we were doing whatever people would say yes to. So we tried to do our own stuff. That was a bit of a rule, that we would always pitch our own stuff, but we also had to do TVCs.
The highlight for me was watching the first episode of Bluey in the studio and having the whole crew there and hearing them laughing. And there was a bit of worry because we thought maybe we'd made a show for the wrong audience because it was supposed to be for preschoolers. To see everyone there in the studio, having started to make a project and knowing where it went, that was special, and that would have never happened without Enterprise.
Bluey became the #1 show in iView history. The content got up for an Emmy, and Robbie Hood got in Cannes series and got a lot of lovely reviews, and so that was a very happy time. And I think that was very much born by Enterprise. We generally follow the creative and the creator. Whatever the idea and the gang making it or the person making it is, we follow them to wherever's best for it to be, whether that's a feature or a 10 by 10 minute series or an interstitial series or a 52 7-minute series. We generally follow that, and without Enterprise, we wouldn't have been available, and we also wouldn't have had the people at Ludo available to pursue and push those projects from just ideas and development into production.
We were a company, but we were going to markets with projects, and it was the two of us who'd written or come up with those ideas, and we were hoping we could get a project up. But when you've got Enterprise, you think of yourself much more in terms of being a business, and you're representing yourselves as a business, and you have Enterprise, and you feel like you do have Screen Australia there in your corner. And that makes a difference when you're presenting your projects.
Enterprise enabled us to not just run ourselves or create our own destiny, like Charlie said, but own ourselves. We didn't have a boss, and because of that, we were able to end up with the creators of the shows owning our own IP, running our own IP, exploiting our own IP. I think that is very rare, and that's what Enterprise enabled.
We spoke to a business advisor who helped us put a business plan together, and that was really helpful because Ian Murray,
he was wonderful,
who helped us put together the figures of that, because we generally were focused on the creative. Putting that application together allowed us to focus our thoughts and get it organised and make a plan, and those things you're supposed to do as a business, but often you forget to do when you're trying to write projects. So that was really helpful to have to do that.
Just trying to tell the story of you, not just in facts and figures, I think that helped a lot. So we had a few, for lack of a better word, reference letters in there, and that was good as well.
In a weird way, it's a mentorship. That it's not just the money; it's the people sharing what they know with you, and that gives you confidence that you're on the right track and you're doing the right things, and maybe they course correct a little bit, and that all adds to it. So the money's one thing, but the help from people is really special.
That's actually totally right. Like if I was given the choice, I would probably even think about just the people. I would take the money, but people would be. I'd think about them. I'd say maybe. No, the people is. You're totally right. It was more valuable than it was like a college education for 3 years with brilliant people who had done it before. Yeah.